Good morning, Texas. I'm Dale Long. This is The Real Deal. I'm here today. Let's talk leasing. Specifically, let's talk negative equity and how leasing can affect and help you with your negative equity. The first thing I want to do is I want to talk about what negative equity is and how we get into that position, and then talk about some options that I can look at for you to help you get out of that position. So negative equity is basically this. You financed a car, whatever the term is, you financed it through whatever lender you picked. You drove the car 2 or 3 years. You came in, you had the car appraised by one of the used car guys that evaluates cars for the dealership, and they tell you that the car is worth less than what you owe. That is called negative equity. Sometimes we shoot the messenger. It's not really his fault. It's what the market says the car's worth, and that's what he's just trying to give you is market value of what the car's worth. Obviously, a dealership, we can't overpay for a car and pay retail for it, or give you what you owe on the car, because then we'd be taking huge losses, and tomorrow you come in to get your car service and we wouldn't be here. So we have to give you what's called market value or trade appraisal value. And there's a lot of tools you can kind of get a general idea of what that car's worth. They vary. There's actually 5 different appraisal guys. There's Edmunds, there's Galves, there's NADA, there's Kelley Blue Book, and there's car gurus now that all look at and give you valuations of what something's worth. Truth of the matter is, none of them agree on the value of your car. And why is that? Because every market is different. And those are national numbers. And then, we actually look at what our market says a particular car's worth. For example, a truck in New York City is not going to be the same amount it's worth down here in Texas. So that's kind of an example of how that works. But moving past that, let's talk a little bit about exactly how the financing that you choose has affected, how you're going to be able to move from vehicle to vehicle. So right now they're doing, 66 months, 72 months. I've even seen 84, and believe it or not, I've seen some in the 90s. It's ridiculous what's happening to be able to afford to get a car to replace the car that you had. People are just extending those terms way too far out, knowing that you have no intention of ever keeping a car that long. So how do we fix that problem? Well, that's the kind of cool thing. The bad news is you've got negative equity. The good news is we can fix it. And we can use a lease. There's no better way to do it than in a lease. And I want to talk to you about that, how leasing can help you retire your negative equity and put you in a better position. One of the ways is because here's the simple truth. Whatever your car's deficit is, that's a payment. So whatever that is, if that's 3, 4, 5, 7, I've seen $15,000 and $20,000 negative equity. But let's say it's $10,000 negative equity. That $10,000 negative equity is a payment by itself before you ever get the new car. So whatever the value of that new car is, whether that's $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, you're taking $10,000, you're putting on top of it, you're trying to finance $50,000. On top of that, you paid interest on this money for however long you kept it. Now you're going to take the negative balance, you're going to put it on there, and you're going to pay interest on that money again. So it's just kind of a compounding, snowballing effect that puts you in a very bad position. And eventually, the truth of the matter is you'll get to a point where nobody can trade you out or nobody can help you. There's not enough rebates, there's not enough advance, your credit's not good enough. No matter what you do, you're just not going to be able to do it without good old hardcore cash down, which is basically going to require you to have a lot of out-of-pocket, and most people in today's economy don't want to put or don't have that kind of money to throw at the problem. So now how does it get resolved then? Well, here's the cool thing. So if we set a lease up properly, taking the negative balance, adding it to whatever vehicle you want to put in there, put it in there. Then we use a residual-based finance, is what it's called, or leasing, and we set aside some of that money. Then we make your payment based off of the negative equity and the part that's not residualized in value, and a lot of times it'll make your payment where it's a lot more affordable, and at least we can give you an option of how to get out of that. I'd love to talk to you more about this. I mean, I'm very happy to talk to you on the phone. Come in and see us here at Waxahachie Autoplex. Give me a call. The number's on the screen. I'll talk to you about it, kind of give you an idea. We can do it all over the phone. The other thing is too, we're all about concierge service here, from our door to yours. You can live in Plano, you can live in Austin, you can live in Houston. Heck, live wherever you want to live. Give us a call and let us show you how we can do something. We're not just helping the folks here in Waxahachie and Ennis and Midlothian and Mansfield. We're helping all the Metroplex and all the Texas people. So give us a shout. Let me tell you how we can help us. From our door to yours, we make it simple, and you're going to like the way you get treated here. You're going to get honest, transparent kind of conversations. I'll tell you exactly where you are and how bad off it is and how we're going to fix it if we can. So give me a call. Look forward to hearing from you. This is Dale Long. That's The Real Deal. Have a great day, and try to stay warm out there. You can't make up our mind what the weather's going to do. Thanks again.